Here we here to talk real quick. We here to talk about the Joe Budden podcast. You know what I'm saying? We here to talk about Joe Budden. What's up? What's happening? Big K.A. We back in this thing. K too good. He sleep with a cut out patron. You know the big dog. He wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we here to talk about Joe Budden. The last video I did on Joe Budden, which I didn't get to this other video. Basically, his lawyer was upset about the Lewdness charge. I didn't do a whole video about that because other shit was going on. I ain't got time to get over there. But in my little slacking, because he did miss a podcast, and niggas were like, where's Joe? Where's Joe at? We want to hear Joey. You know what I'm saying? But basically, on this newer podcast, which dropped yesterday, I'm recording this on the 9th. The episode came out on the 8th. You know, DSPs, go check it out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't a plug, ain't a sponsor. I just enjoy the podcast. Anyways, Joe Budden explains how he beat his lewdness case in the Return to His podcast. So if you don't know what happened, apparently Joe Budden, I guess he owns multiple units in whatever condominium, wherever the fuck they record the podcast. So basically, with that being said, probably one of them he records the podcast in, and another one he might sleep there, whatever have you. So basically, he was sleeping in one of his one of the rooms he owns or spaces he owns, whatever the fuck. And basically, he's a sleepwalker. Now he told this story before on the podcast. You're not privy to it if you don't listen to the podcast. Basically, he told a situation. He was on vacation with Ian or where there was somewhere. The nigga walked into his bed nude. You know what I'm saying? To the point Ian had to leave the room like, what the fuck is going on? And all that other shit. So, you know, we were laughing. We found it hilarious. Like, ha 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 ha. You know, whatever happened, right? So now this situation apparently. And first, again, listen, you can do what you want in your own residence, whatever have you. But to sleep, yo, I don't know how. I get niggas sleeping nude, bro, but like, I feel like once you grown, bro, and motherfuckers got kids and shit, like, if you live in a place where niggas got kids and all this other, like, you can't be just nude in the sleep. Like, if you was freaking with a shorty, that's one thing, because y'all was doing the deed, but you just asleep. Again, it depends on the person. Some people, hey, y'all get it off, hey, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, enjoy your life. But with that being said, basically, he left his little hotel room. I keep saying little hotel room. He left his condo, whatever the fuck, and was trying to get in, sleepwalk to his neighbor's door. I guess they have a keypad or whatever, so he's punching in it, trying to punch in his code. He tried a couple of attempts. There's a video on it. Basically, he's butt-ass nude, trying to do these couple of attempts. It didn't work, and he stumbled back into his actual hotel room, you know, condo. I keep saying hotel room. Anyways, this became a big case. They took him to court. He basically said they lied on him that he was potentially trying to grape them, could have raped her and all this other stuff. Apparently him and the neighbors, they didn't see eye to eye. They had little issues or whatever have you, or this and that and that and this. And he said it on the podcast. He said, yo, they kind of, you know what I'm saying, racist. You know what I'm saying? So we'll talk. We'll see exactly what's going on. Now, I don't know. Now, Joe, and you said it as well, and he did make comments that people were saying it like, hey, people were calling his friends like, hey, tell Joe put some clothes on, all this other shit. Yeah, nigga, get yourself some silk pajamas, some comfortable ass pajamas. Nigga, even if you want, hey, just bottoms, nigga. You don't even gotta have a shirt off. We niggas, bro. If you come out the crib, no shirt on, nigga, hey, everything's smooth, nigga. You got some bottoms on, you know what I'm saying? You got your little slides on, nigga. Everything's smooth. Keep it a buck. We niggas. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you gotta sleep with clothes. There ain't no more butt ass in your house. Like, bro, stop all that shit. I don't know how niggas be just in the crib naked. For what? Like, for what? Like, honestly. I could never be doing that shit. That's just me, bro. Maybe I like clothes too much. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, jewelry don't look the best on the nude body. It looks good when you pair it with clothes. Maybe that's why I like clothes a lot. But anyways, Joe Budden explains how he beat. I already read this, whatever. Joe Budden, a court date was known to be on January 16th. Things seems to be all hunky-dory for Joe Budden because he's back in the Joe Budden podcast studio this week. The New York native has been out of the office, so to speak, for about a week and a half, thanks to his shocking lewdness case. Reports of the wild revelation broke through on New Year's Eve. However, the actual incident took place on December 4th. It all went down at approximately 7:21 a.m., which is insane. 7:21 a.m. Like, it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. Like, not to say I would understand. I'm like, okay. Nigga, 7:21, you getting the kids ready for school. You doing all this. Imagine you just see a naked, light-skinned, butterscotch-ass motherfucker at the door. Trying to, like, I'm like, who is this bald-ass nigga? And this fucking, what's that nigga name that was bald? He was a Morris Chestnut ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on? Anyways. Inside Joe Budden's apartment building in Edgewater, New Jersey, the rapper turned podcaster was completely nude while trying to enter a neighbor's room across the hall. The resident caught the entire thing on his Ring door camera and was trying to punch in the code for the door. Now, sleepwalking is a serious thing. It does affect other people. So I know I'm getting some jokes off. I don't want to make light of it, but like, my nigga, bro, you got, wear some pants, okay? Come on. However, after most likely realized he wasn't at the right place, he eventually made it back to his room. At various times throughout the podcast's existence, Joe has mentioned his sleepwalking habits. Thank you. Yeah, and that it was another possible instance that caused this to happen. Since he's been out of his studio, he couldn't address the matter on social media, and he became a subject of a lot of jokes and also ridicule as well. Overall, he and his co-workers were pretty nonchalant about it, and it seems that their confidence that this didn't mean much was a props. What? Yo, these big ass words. Anyways. Joe Budden was supposed to be going to court on January 16th to have this all taken care of, but for some reasons unexplained, in the clip above, his time having to appear in front of a judge is over. The first episode back, he explained to his crew that everything went very smoothly and that his judge was fair, reasonable, and attentive, and wasn't on no BS. Additionally, what helped Budden's argument was how she broke down certain crimes by status, such as stalking, which did not apply here. I think they also said like he was trying to stalk him, which how? Also, yo, that would be insane. Anyways, Lewdness was the main charge against him, though, and that has to deal with someone pleasuring themselves in the person, if the person is erect, etc. This leads into what also helped Budden be his case, is that the aforementioned video evidence, instead of acting out of the statue of Lewdness, describes that he says that it looked more like he had to use the bathroom more than anything else. And basically what Budden did say on the podcast, that he wasn't erect, you know what I'm saying? Basically, in his words, pause no diddy, he's a grower, not a shower. Pause no diddy. That's his words, not mine. You hear me? I don't know what that nigga be doing in his bed. Ask Sade or Melissa Ford. Okay, I'm done. You hear me? Done with the jokes, done with the speculation. You hear me? Anyways, back to what the fuck I was saying. Where was I at? Budden also added that it was about a 10-second video of him trying to enter a code. After giving his breakdown, he says he was found not guilty and will now wear some sort of clothing in the future when he goes to bed, which he should. He should. Now, honestly, I am happy this worked out for Joe, because in certain cases, bro, this could have went somewhere else and Brody could have got locked up. I feel like his girl went on the stand for him as well, and they were trying to play with him and all this other shit as well. He insinuated. You should go listen to the podcast. It's a riveting listen and hilarious. But anyways, yeah, I'm glad it worked out for him. We wouldn't get Joe on the podcast, which was a shame. But in general, like, I know he comes off as a narcissist and all this other shit, but generally he seems like a decent human being. And some of the shit he does is performative. But he does seem decent, and I don't want him to get locked up for no bullshit. And again, I had an idea. Now, yes, I do listen to the podcast. So, yeah, when this first came out, I'm like, oh, yeah, the nigga sleepwalking. Yeah, the nigga say he always sleep nude. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, again, I should have known that. But I do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, hey, I hope he's straight. I hope he's good. He can look back about this. He's making jokes about it already. It is what it is at the end of the day. And, hey, listen, we was entertained by the jokes. So, hey. It is what it is, but yeah, Joe, hey, just wear some pants in the future. Maybe also wear like a shirt as well, and yeah, you could be Gucci, you'll be fine, and you could sleepwalk to your mind's content. Nah, but do go do a sleep test and get your sleepwalking checked out, like, yeah, to avoid shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Thank God it wasn't the house. Imagine my ass going to school 7 in the morning. I just seen naked Billy Bob over there just strutting down the street. I'd be like, nigga, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, I'm done off of this. What did y'all feel? Y'all laughed like a motherfucker too when this bullshit came out? But anyways, you already know what it is. Your friendly neighborhood K.A. just recording from his room, talking to all of you. Hey, you already know I'm gone. Slimes on peace, y'all. Aye.